Hey, I'm here with the Queen, Mama. How you doing, Mama?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. So, do you have a topic you want to talk about?
Let's talk about how life changes when it's like chapters, and it goes from, your childhood, young childhood, to your teens, to your 20s, and to your 30s, and how what you used to think about when you were in the teenage years is so different than what you think about when you're in your 30s. And how you view things is very different.
Obviously life matures you. Life humbles you too in a lot of ways.
True.
I know in the early 20s you can be a little bit more judgmental and arrogant in your thinking. So, for example, like if I heard before my psychiatric hospitalizations in 2011, this guy was psychiatrically hospitalized, I might look at the person in a critical way, but then when you experience this kind of thing firsthand...
And you see how many people it affects.
Yeah, and when you experience this kind of thing firsthand, and many times, like it happened in 2011, you tend not to laugh so loud about it.
You don't laugh.
I mean, not to say I would have laughed, but I might have been looked at them critically. You know what I mean?
Not understanding. I think it's an ignorance. Unless you experience something, I think that's what makes therapists that have had illness or experienced things so much better in what they do, because they have that firsthand experience and they overcame their struggles, and they can help others in a way that somebody that doesn't experience can't.
Right. I think if you don't have firsthand experience with something, you don't really grasp it. I mean, I guess you could try to mentalize what somebody who's going through it is going through. But I mean, like, say, for example, a family member of yours is murdered. Let's just hypothetically speaking. Mm-hmm. You don't really grasp what that experience is like until you go through it yourself. You know what I mean? And I'm sure like a therapist could try and maybe talk to people and try to mentalize, but I mean, you don't really understand something until you experience it yourself.
No, you don't. You really don't. And the effects are long lasting.
Yeah.
Whether it be, homelessness or crime or whatever the trauma is, you don't, unless you experience it, you really don't understand it. You think you do, but you don't.
Right.
And it also karma. I think that if you're not a nice person, if you're a mean person, and you tend to take pleasure in other people's suffering, and there are people out there are sociopaths, and there are people out there that do that.
Right.
You will be paid back at some point, I believe, in your life.
Right. I think also, when it comes to that sort of thing, so I believe there are people who will gang stalk and gang up and bully certain individuals who are weaker, and
that's been since the beginning of time.
I mean, like look at certain people that are really in positions of power, like billionaires who bully people. Do you think they really get their comeuppance? I don't think so. I mean, obviously, are they lonely, and you know what I mean? I don't think they really get the karma that, because they have plenty of money, they can... But
I believe...
I believe be a good person, do the right thing, and usually good comes back to you. If you're a kind person who does the right thing, good usually comes back to you. But, I mean, I think there's plenty of examples of, many people doing nefarious things and they never...
Powerful people,
yeah.
Like look at like the Jeffrey Epstein. Let's use him, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he was murdered in a jail cell. I think there were plenty of powerful people that were in cahoots with him,
involved in a pedophile ring,
and hurt other people seriously, ruin lives, ruin many, many, many lives that will never be the same. And will they pay for it? I hope so. I hope there'll be retribution, because they deserve to spend the rest of their lives in prison or worse.
But quite frankly, a lot of these people probably have so much money and power that they can escape the consequence of the karma.
But I do believe that
it's just somebody. It's
my car door's open and my wallet's out there.
Okay.